everybody. Okay, so a couple of things going on. Put this drills away. So I wanted to show my almost half done. Show how great this clover from Crystal Canvas.us looks beautiful. I knew it would because Amy makes beautiful canvases and designs, and the coloring and the shading is always looks awesome. So I'm going to give an update on that, how it's going. Probably do a video when I seal it, and I'm going to show you the different frames I have and how I do temporary framing for it. So I thought that would be fun to be able to show you what kind of I'll show you the sealer, and then I'll show you how I frame them. I glue the magnets and put them on the magnetic ones, and I'll show you different sizes, and just a nice way to have ones out there just gonna be like temporary kind of decorations, and then be able to switch them out. So that's fun. So I'll show you that. I was gonna work on it, but I was like, you know, I did so much on it already between Thursday and yesterday and today that I've been really wanting to work on this one. So I know I'm gonna be opening my chuck on the 1st and placing down some drills, but I've been itching really because I know if I go into Joann's again, I'm honestly going to want to buy another one, whether it be the wolf maybe, or see if they have any new ones. But I've been dying to do this diamond dot square and see how detailed and good their squares are. So I thought I would get the canvas ready and get some drills on it. I do have another canvas coming with the owl from Diamond Dots called Diamond Dots Home, and so they offer canvases that aren't in the stores or on Joann's or Hobby Lobby's website. So I'll be interested to see how that canvas looks. I saw one other YouTuber do that, and I was really intrigued and interested, and I wanted to find out and see what the kit was like. So I thought I would try one. Got a couple of more unboxings should be coming in soon. A new company I've never bought from before, and that Diamond Dots one. I have 2 bookmarks and a Australian Shepherd puppy canvas coming from Amazon. So I'm gonna probably be try out their new tray, see if it's different than the gray one, see if it's fit maybe a little wider for the squares to slide out nice. So we'll see how this one works. I got a couple options. I've got my Mosfa, but I'm not a huge fan of this tray because it is a little shallow for me, and I tend to shake a little too hard. So this one is a little bit thicker. So it's pretty similar to Diamond Art Club's clear tray. So I tend to have one of these out as a backup for like a color that I know there's a couple missing, so I'll pour just a couple in this one and let it sit here because I'm gonna find it in that section after I'm on to a different color. So I'll use a couple of these, and then if I have a big color to do, I gotta get another sticker to put on the back of this one. I'll probably use my big tray from Star Or, which is like, besides using these for colors that aren't really heavy on the canvas and I just need a small shake of drills in the tray, this is like my favorite tray. So I have 2 of them, and I almost ordered another one, but they're I think out of stock right now, so I was like, no, I don't need another one. But I do love these trays. And that one you can get on Amazon. But these, right here, if you only are buying kits and are trying to not buy anything extra, these right here are all from kits. So this is Diamond Art Club, Diamond Dots, and who knows lots of companies use this white tray, so you can, stick to just using what you get. So, but other things I'm going to be using in this whip and chat is this cute little owl from Nicole. You can find her on Facebook. She does lots of fun things with resin. I think this is from the first order I ordered from her, and I got quite a few other things from her. I ordered Halloween stuff, and I ordered a pen holder, which I didn't grab, but you see this little cute little owl. I'm actually going to place another order with her here this weekend, and I will do a unboxing when I get that one. So I'm going to use my washi tape. I think this is still out of the pack from discounted I found at Joann's. So if you're looking for washi tape and you don't want to buy it on Amazon, you happen to be going to Joann's or Hobby Lobby, just go over to the paper scrapbooking section. Or if you go to I actually found, I think, this over in the section where, close to where the diamond fitting stuff is. It's like their clearance section. So I think I believe that's where I found this one. Was in the clearance section, because I was like, ooh, that's a good deal. It was like 10 of them for like $3. So, and it's pretty thick rolls that came with it. So I always check out the clearance section for the washi tape, because you only use it for this, and then the only other time I use washi tape is for the border. But this one doesn't really, I don't think I really gotta worry about this one. But the other time I use this for the border if there's too much sticky, or this is a Donna Bass pen. I'll have to put it on the end of one of these so they fit a little snugger. But that's about it. I don't really use it too much, so you don't really need a lot. I know I see quite a few people on Facebook and YouTube, they collect all things diamond painting, and they have huge collections of washi tape too, but I don't feel like I need a lot of it, so I just use it on here, and then it gets thrown away or it gets used in the pens, so I don't really feel like I need a lot of it. I did order a pack on Amazon before I found this, because I still have some, but it was on clearance, and I said, oh. The reason why I did some solid looking colors is sometimes when I do them as gifts and put them in a frame, if the frame just fits, I might have to put a little bit on the edge. So instead of doing a matte, I'll just put a little bit of whatever corresponding color and then frame it, and then nobody even knows that it's tape. So I did see a YouTuber that she used this and did it like 2 different layers of it and made it look like a really nice matte. I thought it was kind of cool, but looked like a lot of work and fixing and cutting for me. So I was like, yeah, I'll stick to just having a frame just big enough and just to add a little bit of a border, because less work for me is, usually the name of the game, especially with 3 kids. Yeah, I can count 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'll stick that over there. So what I also do, so I got my section off. Oh, the only other thing I'll be using is these, I don't even know, Monosno titanium. I got these, and I can link it in the description. I got 3 sizes. I have a little one that fits in like one of these boxes. I can put them on the side. I think it's in my Chuck Pinston box right now. And then I've got this pair, and then I have a pair that's a little bit smaller, not as big. They're great for their paper scissors. I also have seen ones like this in Joann's over in the paper craft scrapbooking section. So they're great because they cut a nice clean line versus like you run in the middle of school kind of scissors, so I do like these, and they're pretty. I did get them on Amazon in a 3-pack, so they're nice scissors. It's nice to have a couple sizes, and the reason why I got this 3-pack was because I needed big ones like this. I mean, that's a good size scissor. So when I frame and I go and I got to cut off all of this extra white edging stuff, I found that the school scissors murdered them. So I needed something that had a nice clean cut. So that's why I invested some money into getting nice scissors. But I don't think they were too much. I think they're like $12 or $13.99 for a 3-pack. So I use them while I cut my plastic one slit, and then I lift her up, and now she's ready to go. And then if you haven't used one of these guys before, they're just easy. Take that little magnet off. And this just keeps it from flopping back down any way. And then look, you guys can see the cute little owl. So this one's a little bit of color blocking mixed in with some confetti, so probably won't take too long, because this one is 42 by 31 centimeter, or a 16.5 by 12.4 inch diamond painting, so it's not very big. So it won't take me too long, I'm sure. So I'm going to be using my Harbor Freight. I gotta get another sticker. I gotta get more stickers to decorate. Thinking about ordering some elephant stickers on Amazon. So I've got my Harbor Freight all set up. This is the way I like to kit up big kits, so they can fit them all in here. And then when you close it, we're all nice and tight. And then if you want to look at the colors, you can look at them from the back. What I do is I just go down the line. I'll just go all the way down and just keep going, because it's just easiest to start from the first one. So I'm just double checking. I'm starting with 84.44. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put some tape on these, because I have a feeling they're going to come off, because these labels I got from one of the container sets I bought are pretty cheap. I don't like to see them very well. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So I'll just put a little piece of tape as I go on each label so they don't come off. Alright, so here's the trick. So when it's like this, they're going to be getting into the lip. So I take it and I shake it so they all fall down. And here I'm shaking it and I don't even know if I need it. No. This is my first, obviously time doing this one, doing a square for them and from them. And first time working on a full canvas from Diamond Dotz. The other ones I've done, I did a giraffe, I did a rose, I've done a llama. They were all partial, so this is my first full from them. There's a couple. I'm going to start with their tray. Try it out. Let me get her shook up. Shaking the camera. Sorry guys. Maybe you'll look at there. You see that sparkle. It's pretty nice diamond, so nice stick. And if you didn't see my unboxing, goes over there so I don't spill. They have a nice edge, and it's a pretty good, I don't have my measuring tape, but it's a good size edge here, so this will be really nice for framing. So this part here, you don't diamond paint on, so it'll be really nice for framing. So that's very nice. I'm wondering if all their full drills are. See how he's fighting with me? Sometimes I don't want to cooperate. New canvas, plastic doesn't like to always stay folded. Okay, there we go. I know you're all saying, my God, you are 15 minutes in, you haven't put anything on the canvas yet. Try it out, we're dying. I'm using blue. I got it with a couple kits I ordered. I forgot where I ordered them from, but I got a couple things of blue. And I kind of like it better than the red, because I was running low on, oops, shit, shoot. I literally just put the tray on top by accident. Didn't mean to get it. Oh, wow, that was really, oh, let go. See, I'm not the only one who spills drills. Okay. It's sticky. Okay. Oops. Oops. Cake too. Let's try the skin. I have issues with squares. Just can't seem to place them that straight, so I tend to, oh, this is not the pen I want to use. Oh, I have problems with squares. It's mainly because all the squares I've done so far have been on double-sided adhesive. So tend to use just a 4-placer because I have a hard time getting them lined up. I find the 4-placer is pretty much, see how the washi tape's on the back of that? Just to help it, because you put them in and they're not snug enough for you, and you just put a little bit of tape on it. But anyway, I definitely use this garbage tray. Have a hard time getting them on straight because I'm so used to rounds, and I really struggle with the straightness and getting them to line up. So I find it hard. See, that's much better now. So I have a hard time lining them up. So I don't really prefer much more than like a 4-placer. And I'm talking from like double-sided adhesive only experience here for squares. I mean, I've done lots of poured glue from lots of other companies, but I haven't done any poured glue with square. So this is a first. So welcome to my first try at poured glue squares. When I started, I really didn't understand the difference in squares and rounds and poured glue, and didn't know the difference between poured glue and double-sided adhesive. And now that I've learned it, I definitely know what I like, and I like poured glue. I prefer rounds. We'll see by the end of this one in the chuck if I've converted to a square lover or if I'm still a round girl. I mean, I started with the rounds, so I kind of have enjoyed rounds from the beginning, so. Well, there's a lot of people that are strictly round, strictly square, but that's why I like to have a variety, because I like to do, if I get sick of doing round or square, or get bored with a certain color palette, I like to have a few options to, it's okay to have a couple canvases going. Like, I did 2.5 sections of the crystal today, and I thought I would do something I haven't done yet, and get this one tried out, and we'll obviously be working on that one tomorrow, I'm sure. So, because I just love that canvas and can't wait to see the whole thing when it's done. So see where this one to me is a little too close of a color to see, so that's why I like to have a couple different options. My white and my clear, so I can pick and choose which tray I want to use at the time. Try not to shake you guys so much. There, my arm was obviously touching the table when I was shaking that tray. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen, so if you hear the dryer or the washing machine or my husband come up the stairs, it's life. That's the reality. What's going on in everybody's life? My life is pretty much the same every day. Wiping kids' butts. I do have goop, see? I totally dropped that. Oh, no, I didn't. Must have dropped back in the tray. I hate when I do that. I'm gonna drop it. Oops. Oh, well. My 3-year-old decided this weekend he was okay to start potty training, and we've been pushing him and asking him a million times a day if he needs to go potty. So he went and sat a couple times, got his jelly beans or his Reese's Pieces, and tried. I mean, he sat for like maybe 10 seconds, but it's progress as far as I'm concerned. It's really hard because my 7-year-old was, I mean, he was difficult because he didn't like the flushing and the noise, and he didn't like public bathrooms, but my 3-year-old just is a very, very stubborn child and only wants to do things on his term. Yeah. So he tends to, see now because there's more color blocking in this one, of this color, I will get out the white tray because it does just, and this is what I do so I know what color I'm on. I keep it out, but I keep it on a tray so I know where I am if I walk away. But see how it lines up so nice? And you can get a lot of nice clean lines in a big tray. So if you haven't purchased or have been thinking about purchasing a big tray, if you do a lot of color blocking, this is a game changer, because I can't tell you how many times I would dump them out in this size tray and try again because I just couldn't get enough that would line up. So worth they're $10, but yeah, it's my favorite trick. You see how nice you can get them lined up? It's beautiful. So since April will be a year that I've been diamond painting. Woohoo! Happy diamond painting anniversary almost. Yay! I know, I'm weird. What can I say? My poor husband. He doesn't understand my obsession, but everybody on Facebook and the diamond painting groups do, and has the same enthusiasm for diamond painting, so it's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to, have something else to do. I was really stressed out with being at home and being at home with 3 kids, with a baby, with a cleft palate, and trying to get Eli homeschooled and deal with that and deal with still taking him to pediatrician's appointments, and just I was really stressed out. It was, my husband was still working, so I was still alone all week, and I just needed something else to focus my mind on. And because Eli wasn't going to be in school because of the pandemic and being in lockdown, I really needed something else to do. And I was looking at different, Eli likes those beaded, what are they called, pearl beads, the ones you put on the little peg thing and then iron them, the iron beads, pearl beads, whatever you want to call them. And so he really liked that, and we did a bunch of those. We did a bunch of those sun catchers you paint with this and put in the windows. So I really was looking for something else artsy to do with him, and so I found the diamond painting stickers, which we still have some because he's not quite done them all yet. And we started that, and I really got into it because I was separating all the colors and labeling. At the time, all I had were snack size baggies, so I used what I had. And then I found, when I went to Walmart, I went to the craft section. I happened to find the little baggies that Walmart carries, and I kitted up the next one in those size baggies. And I think we did it for about a week. And yeah, I had ordered my first one, and then I ordered another one, and then before I know it, I'm on Facebook, joining Facebook groups, looking up stuff on YouTube. And of course, because you're on Facebook and you're searching for things like that, stuff like that starts to pop up as ads. And that's how I found a paint with diamonds. And so that's how I ended up trying them out. And I really wish I had watched a little more YouTube before I had bought from them, because, yeah, they're the reason why I didn't like squares. So, I mean, I was struggling with feeling, and this is just my, feelings, but I was really struggling this weekend and didn't want to work on the paint with diamonds custom with my kids and my husband. I worked on it all week, so I really didn't want to work on it this weekend. Well, I feel guilty. Oh, excuse me. But I just wanted to break from it and wanted to do a different one. So here I am. So far, I mean, their drills feel just as nice as their round drills. Their canvas is just as sticky as their partials I've done. Their symbols are just as clear as the partials I've done. So I just had a feeling it was going to be an easy. Woo, going for a ride, going for a ride. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick test out, I guess, is what I want to say, a test square, meaning this section, and see what I thought. And then tomorrow I'll go back to my working, or if I finish this section before I go to bed, I will start color blocking on my canvas, which is really nice because it's got both. It's got, this crystal one has, as you can see, lots of clear and then green. So I do the clear first, and then, because it's the first number anyway, and then I get to do the green and enjoy the green. So those are fun because they're nice. It's only 7 colors, and it's such a nice canvas that it just makes it extremely enjoyable. And I do enjoy this craft a lot. It relaxes me. I enjoy the kitting up part. I enjoy the doing it. I enjoy the getting to take the pictures every day when I work on it and see the progress, and enjoy watching YouTube and enjoy being in Facebook groups. I just get a little frustrated, and I've thought about just ditching all of my double-sided adhesives I still have to help my frustration and not worry about doing them, but the frugal Italian in me says, you bought them, you better use them. So I probably won't do another double-sided adhesive until this one's done and the chuck is done, and I do have a Huracan Wolf one for my son that I'll probably work on that one when I'm done with this one, the chuck, and the custom. So I'm gonna very well could put this one aside and not work on this one again until I'm done with the chalk. So maybe it just gets put away until I'm done with the chalk. No big deal. Or if I don't want to get out the chalk in the 2 cases and I just want to work on a small section and don't want to work on the chalk, I might pull it out. But I'm probably done with the custom for the, obviously done with custom until I finish this one. I want to finish this one and then go back to work on the custom. So I'll go back and forth. Work on the custom, work on the chalk. I may work on the chalk, work on the chalk, then work on the custom. And then the next day work on the chalk, then work on the chalk. So I'll probably flip flop. But anyway, so this weekend's kind of relaxed. We're just hanging out. We got our beef. Put that away today in the freezer. The boys finished putting together their bridge they got for their train downstairs, so they had fun setting that up with my husband, and we have a track set up, so there's a big track and a big loop, and it has a bridge that it goes up and over the bridge and down, and then goes through a tunnel, and then we have a smaller track on the inside that one of the other trains can go on, because we have 3 trains. My son, when he was done being potty trained, excuse me. Oh, sorry, my allergies are in the air. My son, when he was done being potty trained and had went to the bathroom with no issues and did that for a solid month and didn't have to wear any more pull-ups, we bought him a Thomas train. So it was very nice to still get to use it. And he is 7, and I think he was 3.5 when he got it. So it's nice to get the use out of it. And here I am talking. I don't even need this color. That's what happens. Sometimes I get distracted and I can't concentrate. And I've also been distracted this weekend because I've been really getting into TikTok, and so I'll leave my name down below. See, I talked to you guys and I can't remember what to link, so I left my sticky. So link pens, dots, and I'll link my TikTok, scissors, so that way you guys can follow me on TikTok if you're on TikTok, because I do a lot of cute diamond painting TikToks I've been coming up with. And I'll probably, I also post them on Instagram. So, if you don't have TikTok, you can also follow me on Instagram. So yeah. We got the beefs, and then we play with the choo-choo. And just been hanging out. On a pretty low-key kind of weekend. Most of our weekends are low-key lately, so that's what happens when you have 3 kids. People want to visit, they come to us and hang out, and in-laws will come over and have dinner, but pretty much it's just my husband and my 3 children's. And these actually, because I took them out, when I took them out, they weren't very staticky. But if they do, because diamond dots tend to be staticky, I just take and rub my tray with the dryer sheet and then put my drills on it. Tends to help. So, and I do have some. My basement is very cold, so when I decided, because I tried the freezer method with one I kitted up, and it helped a lot. They were not half as staticky. They still had a little bit of static, but it wasn't too bad. So I gotta put those downstairs to go in the basement, so that way when I kit them up, I will bring them up and they will still be nice and cool. So yeah. So thanks to the tip, I think I saw somebody say that on Facebook in one of the diamond painting groups. So yeah, it did work. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about diamond dots is they tend to get staticky. And I don't have an update yet. I did ask a girl at Joann's if they're going to be having the squares, and she said she didn't know. She said when you come in to pick up your framed artwork, she would try to find out for me. That's it. Okay, so I don't need this one. And I find this happens a lot with it. Like sometimes when you order those 28 counts, will come with those, or they'll come with, if you buy a couple other storage units, I've seen where they come with them, and they tend to be like so cheap that they don't stick and then stay stuck. So I find I just have to put a piece of tape over them. So I will probably go on Amazon and order some on Amazon, because I just seriously shake out another color. This is what happens. I can't talk and paint at the same time. Well, that's okay. I'm also tired. Baby's teething, so I think she's getting 2 again at the same time. So she's been up, and sometimes she needs a little extra love. But because my husband's home, she don't want me. She wants daddy. And I gave her Tylenol and I put her down, and she woke up and cried again, so I put her back down, cuddled her, laid her back down, gave her a pat, and rubbed her back for a second, and told her she's a good girl, she's okay, she just needs to go night-night. And she cried again for another 15 minutes, and my husband said, oh, well, I'll hold her. Okay. Sucker. And I say it in the nicest way possible, because he is an amazing dad. Like, his kids, since they were born, have always been a very important part of his life. And even though he's not home all the time and he's only home on the weekends normally, he does make sure that he gives each kid attention, and whether it be he reads to one night and then the next day he's, making sure he's having a Nerf gun fight. He ends up having a Nerf gun fight with the other one, the older one, and he'll sit and cuddle with our daughter on the couch. So he's, a very attentive dad and just spends a lot of time. Okay, there's someone here. Starting to go, is there any more colors? He spends a lot of time with his kids, and he just, this one is going to escape. Enjoys fatherhood, that's for sure. But yeah, he's definitely, she's got him ripped though. She is daddy's little princess, which is fun to see because after having 2 little boys, it's kind of nice having a girl. She likes dressing in dresses. She twirls when she's got a dress on. She likes putting on her hats. She likes stealing her father's hat. She likes stealing my hat. She's just a lot of fun, but at the same time, she's also a rough and tumble little girl. She also likes to play blocks and trucks and race around the kitchen with her brothers. She also is very tough and, well, doesn't take crap from her brothers. When she was first born, I thought I was really going to have to worry and be on high alert all the time from her because of her cleft palate and because she was just so much tinier than her brothers were, and just she also has triple X, which is a extra X chromosome, so she has 3 X chromosomes. We had her tested, genetic tested, because I was a geriatric pregnancy when I was pregnant with her. So she was considered not really high risk because I was doing okay, wasn't having any issues, but because of the geriatric pregnancy, they made me get tested, and I was like, well, it doesn't really matter what you come back with, unless it's something where she's gonna die, it doesn't matter, And when we saw the genetic specialist, when we got the test back, she said, well, if you had to pick an extra chromosome to have, if you had to pick like the worst all the way down to the least of the extra chromosome problems to have, this would be the one to pick, because it really has a very small list of problems. We have to watch for her weight. She's like in the 20 percentile. She's a very petite little girl, so we just have to watch her weight and make sure that she gets, whenever she's hungry, I was told, just make sure she's getting enough. If she seems like she's still hungry again, she may end up being one of those kids that has a very high metabolism. I'm like, oh, well, that must be nice, because I certainly don't have that problem. I have the opposite problem. She can have some of my extra poundage if she wants it. But yeah, so the triple X is not that bad. I was freaked out when I was pregnant with her. But she's, we were told she was going to grow slower. She was going to, want some of the possibilities where she would be shy and when, open up in a strange setting, and that she would probably, her growth might be, her development and her milestones might be behind what her siblings were, and none of that. She's not shy. She's walked before both of her brothers had walked. She's very outgoing, very loving, very affectionate, very sweet little girl. She just is petite, and one of the other side effects is she could be tall, and thin, just hard to keep weight on, and just needs extra calories. which is something, if my grandmother were still alive, she'd be all over it. Be like, oh, she needs extra meatballs? She needs an extra bowl of pasta? Right on. And it's a good thing that she's, that's her problem, because this girl can eat. Because she can have all the extra food she wants. So, don't ever tell her no unless it's right before lunch or dinner, trying to hold her off. But we pretty much make sure she eats. And we let her have a little more snacks than the boys, because we just need to make sure that she keeps growing. But yeah, I mean, the other things are we have to look out for in the future. When she's starting to learn math and reading, she may end up with just needing extra help, which is no big deal, because I have a reading disability. I'm dyslexic, so that's no big deal to me. It's something I can handle. But yeah. So she is thriving like crazy, and I just, was worried about it. So it's nice to know that kids really are more resilient than their parents. When she was born, I didn't take the news of the cleft palate as well as she dealt with it. You could tell that she definitely was a fighter, and she definitely wasn't gonna be slowed down. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I just want to throw some drills on this and chat with you guys for a little bit. Didn't want to make it too long of a whip and chat. We're already at 47 minutes, so yeah. So I will let you know. I will do a quick review on how I think the rest of this section went. I just can't see that. Hold on. Yeah, I'll finish up this section a bit quickly because I don't have to talk and worry about bumping the camera with the phone, whatever. So yeah, I will, it's so shiny. Look at that. So I will, next whip and chat, I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll do 2 sections. If I got enough time to do it tonight, I'll do 2 sections and show you how it's looking. So I just wanted to really see how their squares for details and how the shine and quality was going to be for theirs. I mean, when I opened them, they looked great, but you never know how they're going to be until you really get them on a canvas. So I wanted to say thank you for joining me and enjoy diamond painting. I know I do. It is a fun craft. I enjoy it. It makes me happy. It makes me a better mom. Makes me a happier person. It makes me a happier wife. And I just enjoy the relaxation and the satisfaction of placing one drill at a time. Well, not always one drill at a time, but you get the gist. Bye.